Hey, we saved more little medic people.
Yes.
That was a victory for us.
We didn't fail so bad.
Let's do rescue.
Let's switch it up.
It's a tarp!
So what are you playing now?
Right now I'm doing coaching.
Yes, it's a very lovely tower.
How are you?
Oh man, we're gonna be on Foundry. I just noticed that.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah, new map.
It's eh.
I just don't care for Foundry that much. I guess it'll be fine. Maybe.
Prepare your lubricant, boys.
So, Foundry and Rescue. Interesting. I just want to know if I can see everybody from the beginning. That would be cool.
Okay, oh. I'm cold today.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm roasty alive.
That's nice.
Did you have enough to eat?
Eh. Are you still hungry? You still have your pasta, never mind.
Well, I'm probably going to end up eating your leftover pizza pretty soon, too.
No, you won't.
Did you eat it?
No. I'm gonna throw it away. That was gross. I'm not gonna force you to eat something that was gross.
My pizza was fine. I think you're just so used to eating fast food pizza that this pizza's not as good.
I'm used to eating Costco pizza. It was
Exactly.
damn good pizza.
Benjamin, my wife does play a little bit of Evolve, but not very much.
I've played like 4 games.
Yeah.
2 of which I've won.
Hey, Shadow, welcome to the channel. What perks do you usually take, Sledge? I think it's weird that I get a round timer elapsed already.
Yay, team 1.
Excuse me.
Cold. What skin is that for the wraith?
Hi. Do you want up, Aiden? Do you want up? Okay, let's go up.
Daddy for once.
Look at that. Are you standing? Are you standing?
Aiden, what does the cow say? What does the cow say? Is it the monster? What does the monster say? After this round, do you want to take Aiden in?
Yeah.
What's litter tech?
Huh?
Litter tech.
I don't know what.
That's
Technology
what
that
happens
is
if we win.
littered?
We get litter tech.
Something to do with your jetpack boosts. I think it's like having a sunny boost equivalent or something like that.
The thing's a giant rolling ball of fire and rock. Do you really want to consider what it eats?
Greekanack.
It's the same thing as a Komodo
So we're
dragon.
looking at 8 for tomorrow.
8 people?
I like
That's
that
enough.
it's on the
Is that
hardest.
is that including Hiram?
No.
Okay, that works perfectly then.
Yeah, same thing.
So yeah, so if you are going to be turning in tomorrow, I will try and get up my setup. Oh, I was like, why is he starting next to the crates? And I forgot that this is a rescue map. So those of you tuning in, I will be trying to film up my board games tomorrow. I wonder what perk he's got. Is it? I think it might be eating. 1, 2, 3 food. Yeah, it's got to be feeding perk. Interesting, because that's I'll basically just to get you to stage 2 as fast as possible on this. I mean, obviously, but interesting because it's for rescue that way. Ooh, they have Maggie as well. Interesting for a rescue that they have Maggie.
Everywhere.
So I wonder if the Wraith is actually going to go after the survey or them, or go and just kind of eat. No, it looks like he's going to go after the actual bodies. So it looks like he might be able to go ahead and kill both of these before the hunters even get there.
Why are those guys already dead?
It's a rescue mode. It's not hunt. So basically, the hunters are trying to rescue civilians, and the monster just kills them. Not very balanced at all. to be honest.
Just checking.
So they could have domed the monster actually and fought it at stage 1, and with having a feeding perk, I feel like that might have been a missed opportunity, but oh well, it is what it is.
Are they just focusing on resin people then?
There's different strategies, but it looks like that they are, yeah. So yeah, so if you do turn in tomorrow, we will be playing Werewolf. I'll try and set up my webcam somehow. I'll try and see if I can put it, like, tape it to the ceiling or something. I don't know how to do that. I'll figure something out, and then go from there. Oh, is Best Buy open tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
I already wrote for you.
Got it.
Because, you know, I'm creating this.
Darn tootin'. I did not mean that in a bad way.
I know.
Okay, so Wraith going after the next batch. So the next batch probably over back here. Yep. So the hunters might be able to go ahead and get there. Let's see where Maggie's going, or Daisy. I don't know why I keep calling Daisy Maggie and Maggie Daisy. Wow, Daisy completely going after the monster now. Looks like the monster is going to be able to get to these guys really, really quickly. One of these guys is probably going to die before the hunters even get here. Daisy might be able to pick up this guy. It looks like the abduction's going to take the Wraith's going to get the abduction out. I would like to see a lot of punishment and a dome here. The monster doesn't have any, so nice job on getting the pounce off. I feel like that they could do a lot of damage. So if they dome right now, perfect, the dome is down. So now they should be able to go ahead and really punish. I'd love to see mines in this down little area because I feel like the Wraith is going to try and use it a lot. But doing a decent job. Oh, gets hit by mines. Yeah, mines in that little back area. Really, really good. Looks like the Wraith is going to try. So now all Val needs to do is really just keep this guy up. I would not try and res it. Just punish the monster. And again, with the Orbital Barrage, I feel like Orbital Barrage should be held off. So now they're going to lose the next guy. But really punish. Like, there's no reason. Everyone should be all damaging as much as possible here. I do like that Hank is shielding while Val heals. But I'd be very careful about rezzing the person. I would probably keep him in the down state, just because if you bring him up, then the monster kills him. The monster has no reason to stay there and won't be getting punished as much. So again, let's go ahead and see that. Daisy's going to go down, however. Don't worry about healing Daisy. Oh, and it looks like they're all grouped up. The Wraith's trying to scare him off. They're doing a great job. Monster at half health. This is actually a very good situation for them. Cardboard, really, really low health again. Needs to be very, very careful. Don't know why his personal shield is down, but there goes the class. Oh, and it looks like the Wraith might, keeps on trying to pull the body further and further away. And there's the Warp Blast. Salt is going to go down. Zalzin is probably about to go down. Is putting traps here and there, but just needs to be very, very careful. Assault's about to get up, and it looks like that the Wraith is, in fact, going to go ahead, bug out of there. Really good job. The timer started for having Daisy. Daisy's actually not too bad about having down. There goes Zalzin, going to get down there because of the Warp Blast. Again, if you know that the Wraith has a 3-point, and again, I probably would not have picked up this Survivor. Right now, you're doing a much better job, and look at that. Wraith has a quarter health left, is going to be forced to either stage up or do extremely well in the next engagement. He has to kill 3 hunters, so right now is actually looking very, very good for the hunters right now. So really good job on their part. Right now, as soon as if they get any sign that the monster's nearby, they should do everything they can to just go ahead and dome the monster and just finish it off. In fact, with this group, actually, and with the health of the Wraith right now, I'd probably actually just go after the Wraith myself and not even worry about the survivors right now, because it's more likely that you will kill the Wraith before saving 3 other... Okay, so now all Wraith has to do is kill 3 of these and win. And she will win. So that was a missed abduction. So that survivor is, however, going after the Wraith. The Wraith is going to easily get it down. Looks like that the hunters are going, though. I'd love to see more hunters going after here. Not worried about the survivors. Just go and kill the freaking monster down, because all the survivors you are going to do is they're going to group up, and you're going to have to protect all of them, and the Wraith is going to be able to get an easy win that way. So I would not have rezzed any of them, and just go ahead and just kill the monster right now. Okay, and there we go. There's the punish, but there's no damage being done. I do see that Hank and Val working together, doing a good job, but where's the damage? I'm not sure. The assault was very far away. I think the assault was actually trying to res one of the survivors. And again, I disagree with picking up the survivors. There was no reason to. If all the hunters were together with only one survivor, and again, this is how the Wraith is going to win. Like, if the Wraith wins, it's because they picked up all these survivors when they really shouldn't have. They should have just basically domed the monster and just burned it down. Oh, and it looks like that they might be able to do that, but the dome is going to go down very shortly. And once the dome goes down, if it does have low health, that's when you pick up the survivors. But until then, or the evolution, you don't worry about that. So armor is gone, but however, 2 of them are on their last legs. And see, this is exactly how Wraith is going to win, is because you can't cover this many alive targets. And I feel that I really hope that the hunters don't lose, because they did have a very, very strong position, and I'd hate to see them lose just because they were rescuing survivors. Okay, so 1 down, only 2 more survivors to go. The Wraith can still win this, but it is going to be very, very, very hard because he is extremely low. One mine, one pretty much anything, and he is done for. But getting some armor up, going towards the location, all he has to do is 2 people have 2 parts. So as long as the Wraith goes ahead and just does a down on both of those, he wins. So very, very, very close. Could be anyone's game. That survivor is going to go down. The other survivor is going to lose by a dune beetle, and oh my gosh, and the hunters are going to lose. Oh, good. Fantastic. Hank, just do everything you do. Focus all survivability on that survivor, and that survivor is going to lose. There comes Val, the abduct coming out, going around the corner, and the abduction, and there's game. And that is an unfortunate loss for the hunters. I feel that the hunters had that game very, very easily. And Markov dancing with the Wraith.
Did that thing just do us a wah wah wah?
Pretty much. Yeah, I feel that, like, with the Wraith being that low, I feel that if you just grouped up and whoa.
They probably have infinite traversals now.
No, it's melee. It's extra melee damage. Yeah, I feel like the hunters really had that in the bag. I feel that if you didn't res all 5 of your... Like, once the monster was domed, you could have just murdered it and would have won the game. But the moment you resed all 5 people, you're not going to be able to keep 5 survivors up in a dome with a Wraith. It was very, very close, and honestly, the Dune Beetle ended up helping the monster win. But at that point, with the monster so low health, I probably would have just said, screw the survivors, just dome it and burn it down.
It would have been nice if I could have orbitalled down there, but there was no such place.
Yeah. That being said, though, Val and Hank doing a great job keeping up the people that you did. You were able to punish the monster really well. I think that you probably would have won. I think the assault was picking up the 4th or the 5th last survivor when you got the dome at the very end, and so that slowed him down, and so he wasn't able to get punished from camping that one corpse. Also, when you know that the monster is camping a corpse, I actually would have left it in the down state because once you pick it up, then they would have 2 strikes, and then the monster can kill it permanently. So I would have just left it as bait personally for a while, and if the monster leaves, then you go ahead, pick him up and rescue him, and if he sticks around, you just keep doing the heal shield on him.